Hi everyone, welcome to Lodge for another week. Sort of a busy sort of week. Took a couple of horses to Sandown through the week. A couple of them went okay. Probably all three of those horses will go to the paddock. Steely Hustler was very good. I think the winner of that racehorse called Donegal is going to be very smart, so she was only beaten length and a half or so. So I thought she was pretty good for her first crack of it in town. Not sure what we'll do with her. She's still very young, so whether we put her away now, we know she handles rain affected going, so whether we put her away and bring her back for the winter, I'll have to make a decision on that. Redivo, he was, I thought he raced a tiny little bit flat. He travelled into the race okay, but then was very one pace to the line, so he's been in work forever, that horse, so he'll go and have a good, well-deserved break. And had a bit of a win with Belmia. As much as she got back and sort of ran home, I think she ran the fastest last 600 of the whole day, so she went really well, but she didn't stand flat-footed. She actually began okay, and then sort of naturally got back out the back, so how she races, but she didn't miss it by 8 lengths like she has done. So I think what we did with her as far as barriers go, it's going to be a win. So she'll go to the paddock, have a good break, and come back for winter racing. Yeah, we'll kick off our racing this week at Geelong. I'm actually going to have 3 runners in the one race. I don't know if I've had that before. I've had two in the race plenty of times. I don't know if I've had 3 in the race. Hell of a Storm, she'll go first up. These horses are probably all in a very similar boat that they've only had the one trial, and I'm probably going to use this run as more or less a trial rather than sort of floating them away. So Hell of a Storm, she's probably a miler in a 1200 metre race, but she trialled up really sharp the other day, come through the trial well, and drawn beautifully, so she'll bounce and she'll be in the first 3 or 4 in the run, no doubt, and give herself a chance. If she can run a place, would be great. That's Hell of a Storm. Yeah, I think she rocks. Finally gets to go to the races this week. She's been a real problem. We've got her she's a bit of a second-hand horse, and she had an injury and all that sort of stuff. And we've had a hell of a time getting her through the barriers, and we think we've finally got her so that she's acceptable to take to the races. She was just terrible with her barrier manners, so hopefully we've sorted that out. She's a beautiful So You Think mare. Probably going to be a miler, I suppose, but we'll send her to the races on Friday at Geelong and sort of send her around and see how she goes. But certainly her galloping isn't really sharp enough for a 1200 metre race. So, but I just want to. She's been such a difficult horse to barrier educate. I just don't want to travel her too far away. So we'll use the local barrier attendants here at Geelong, which I know well. So that's Think She Rocks at Geelong on Friday. Got Boulder County in at Geelong on Friday. She trialled up really good the other day. I was wrapped with her, but she's only a really lightly framed little filly, and she just lost a bit of weight. So we're going to we've got a blood count taken from her today, and I think she's really well. I'm keen to sort of run her, but I just worry that if I run her again too quickly after that trial, she's going to lose a heap of weight, and then I'm sort of backpedaling. So whether she just might need one more week before she goes to the races. But if she runs, you know that I'm really happy with her. So that's Boulder County at Geelong on Friday. Got Phoenix Affair in a couple of spots. I've got her in at Geelong, she's an emergency. I've also got her in at Mount Gambier on the weekend. Going to take a couple over there, so it just all depends. If she gets a run at Geelong, we'll keep her here. If not, she'll have to put her on the bus and send her over to South Australia. But she just over-raced terribly at her start the other day and was given no chance, and still was only beaten about 3.5 lengths. She wasn't beaten far at all, so she can have a massive turnaround in form. She just needs a bit of luck in the running. So that's Phoenix Affair in at either the Geelong or at Mount Gambier. Got a Zoya in a Camperdown on Saturday, mile maiden. She was really strong the other day. Track work's good this week. You can see she looks in really good order, so she'll get a chance. I'll just accept with her and see what sort of what the field shows. The track should be perfect, I would think, at Camperdown Saturday. A bit of rain through the week, so we trialled there a few weeks ago, and the track surface was great. So she'll get her chance. She just had a bit of breakfast and got half of it spilled over her face, but she's in great order. I'm really happy with her. So that's a Zoya at Camperdown on Saturday. Bingo's Bang, got him in at Mount Gambier on Sunday. Going to drop him right back in grade, this horse, and going to take him over the border, ride him forward in the first couple. He just didn't run the 1400 the other day. He led him a merry chase and then just really carved up bad the last 50 metres. So back to the 1200, should suit him, and hopefully a lot lesser grade. So it's Bingo's Bang at Mount Gambier Sunday.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse called Azoya. She ran a much improved race last start at Warrnambool, running second. Only sort of got run down late by one of Kieran Mars. And yeah, I think that only that improvement came from just riding her a lot more forward and a lot more positive, and actually sort of putting her into the race early, where her first couple of starts this prep was sort of rode her quiet and try to wind through her gears and let her finish off. But yeah, she just sort of couldn't pick them up. She'd always run home okay, but it was sort of, she was still a long way off them. So Warrnambool, we put her into the race, and she was really brave. Yeah, it was, she ran, you know, a massive race at massive odds, and yeah, pretty confident going the races on Camperdown Cup Day. Always like having a runner on Camperdown Cup Day. We'll stick at the mile. I reckon that's a really good move. We'll sort of ride her forward, which, as you know, Camperdown's a really on-speed track. So Phil the Flute actually won her maiden at Camperdown Cup Day. So yeah, hopefully we can have another good result with Azoya on Camperdown Cup Day.
That's it for another week at Empty Lodge. Thanks for watching. Pretty busy here. You can see sort of a couple of the young ones having their first little kick around the roll this morning. Nice and busy there with those babies. Yeah, pretty. So I'll send 3 to the races on Friday at Geelong. They're probably all, you know, they'll all jump and show reasonable speed, but I just don't think they're fast enough to win a sort of 1200 metre race. But hopefully I'm wrong. And we might take a little trip over the border on the weekend as well, go over to Mount Gambier. So head down to Stony Creek today with Just Bolt. So he probably gets his chance down there. So plenty of chances. Hopefully we can get a winner in the week. Until next week, see you later.
G'day guys, a horse called Azoya. She was really great last start. I think that her, what are you doing, miss? You're going backwards. You need to go forwards.